YouTube? What up, what up, what up? G365 checking in on y'all, man. I appreciate y'all stopping back in and hollering at me. Real quick, wanted to drop some few thoughts, you know what I mean, on the new Glock 28. Let me emphasize on the new, you know what I'm saying? 380 ACP, pretty much the same dimensions as this Glock 26 that you guys see in front of you. I'm gonna imagine, you know, a lighter recoil spring, easier to rack. Oh, here come the AC machine. I'm gonna imagine, you know, about the same weight. Like I said, the dimensions are the same. This is really just a 26, 27 with 380 chambering. And of course the spring weights to match. Not really missing nothing. So if anybody has a 26, 27, you know, of Gen 3 sort of flavor to make it more comparable, I'm gonna go ahead and say you're not missing nothing. But if you own a Glock at all, I'm sure you were pretty whipped emotionally. So whenever they drop something, you're going to get it anyway. So eventually I'll probably have one too, but it's definitely gonna be a secondhand market. I'm not running to go get one. I think it's a good option for people who are recoil sensitive. Like I said, collectors, folks that actually just like Glock as a brand. I think there'll be good options for, you know, those folks who live in restricted states, obviously, because 10-round magazines is about what they come with. Let's see some pros and cons. Pros is a Glock. You should pretty much expect the same reliability, even though I've seen Mr. Guns and Gear and a few other gun channels have some issues with theirs. You know, obviously that's a test subject of one, but they're out there. Another pro about it, everything you want to change on it, you can change. I mean, literally, this thing can go from mild to wild. Everybody knows that. You spend a few hours online and a credit card, and this thing won't even be recognizable. You know what I mean? Let's see if we can think about some cons, man. Some cons. I'm not the biggest fan of 380. I think it's like right at the limit of effectiveness if we're talking about, you know, trying to get somebody doing something bad to stop doing it. Like I said, there are some videos out and some information out of this one having a few more problems than you would hear from a Glock. So I'm thinking there's some growing pains to go on between the manufacturing process between here and there. And what I mean by that is the only reason you couldn't even get this thing is because back in the 60s or something like that, one of the many racist gun laws they went and passed was a stop on importing small chambered pistols and firearms, pretty much inexpensive stuff. And 380 caliber was one of those calibers they kind of banned, so Glock had no reason to try to get that one over here without having to make it here. It kind of didn't make any sense for them at that point. But of course, now that that's all over and done with, and everybody's going back to 380, I think Glock sees some money to be made, so they're gonna go ahead and make it. But like I said, there's some manufacturing something going on between Austria and here. Seems like when you get USA-made Glocks, all of a sudden you start seeing issues that, I don't know, I'm not gonna say that. You start seeing a frequency of issues and comebacks go up with USA-made Glocks, I'll say that. And one thing about me, you guys will learn, I love the Austrian-made ones. I just do. But that's another video for another day. Another con, they all come with these super trash plastic sights. And that's why this one does not have them. Yep, yeah, you guys see a little bit of that flash resting on there from yesterday when it was raining and I was carrying my gun and it got a little bit of water on it. Yep. Do you guys hear the desperation in my voice to fix it? No, it's fine. We'll hit it with a little bit of oil and a rub down later. Anyway, but like I said, guys, Glock 28, it's coming, it's here. It's a 380 chamber, 26. Like I said, if you're looking for something light recoiling, something a little less than 9, and you want to have the Glock badge, I'd say go ahead and try that out if you don't want to get the Slimline 42. You know, yeah, just some thoughts, man. Some thoughts for you guys on this wonderful Friday. I don't do many videos where I just kind of show my thoughts. I kind of give out, you know, my opinions on certain items and firearms and products and all that stuff. But I think I'm gonna do a little more of this type stuff where we just kind of sit and talk. You guys get to pick my brain a little bit. I get to pick y'all's, and you know, guns and gear, man. 365 every day. All love, no lack. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Come back and check me out. G365. Deuce.